And right now, people living and working along the Meramec and Big Rivers are watching the forecast closely and preparing just in case. In November, the Meramec swelled in Pacific and overflowed into the city limits. 5 on your side's Tracy Hinton is live at Liberty Field, where floodwaters are expected to be by Monday. What's their plan, Tracy?
Alrighty, Kelly, so I am at Liberty Field, and last year in November, the waters would have been up to about my knees at this point. Now, look at this drainage ditch. It's doing what it's supposed to, draining. So this is draining a little bit from the Brush Creek overflow as well as from the Meramec and the surrounding area. In the past hour, we've probably watched this rise about half a foot to a foot, definitely a foot since between 4 and 6 o'clock. So that is rising, and by Monday there should be water up to at least my ankles where I'm standing right now. Now, I talked to the Pacific Mayor Philly, and she told me that they're going to start sandbagging tomorrow.
We're going to start sandbagging efforts tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Same spot as last November.
at our commuter lot off of 1st Street.
Sandbagging will be at the same spot, but the Meramec is not forecast to get as high as it did last time.
The prediction of the river cresting is actually down 2 feet.
Less sandbags to fill, but still necessary for the city's lowlands.
But it should be less than what it was even in November, which was only maybe 4 or 5 homes really truly impacted in just a few businesses.
Mayor Philly is watching the forecast closely, and so is National Weather Service senior hydrologist Mark Fuchs.
We're really keeping a close eye on the Meramec.
Worried about the prolific rainfall and resulting runoff.
This is a big flooding event, it looks like, a widespread flood event.
Pacific is readying for moderate flooding, but Fuchs says some towns are facing worse.
Particularly the further south you go, near Patterson and points south.
Flooding is not expected to last long.
I would say a couple of days of issues for the Meramec. It's going to be very similar in timing to what we had in early November for them.
Mark says this spring is not going to be like major flood years.
It's going to be an event-based type spring, unlike past springs when we were really, dependent on snowpack up north.
That's because the snowpack in Wisconsin, Minnesota is just not there. It has already melted, which means that water has already come down and emptied into the Gulf. Live in the Pacific, I'm Tracy Hinton, 5 on your side.
The sandbags are going up along a stretch of Manchester Road and Rock Hill. Businesses in the area have been dealing with flash flooding for years. And remember, you can get the weather impact forecast anytime. Just text the word weather to 314-425-5355. We'll send you a link.